Hello and welcome to our candy store. Do I recognize you? Oh, you visited us before. Well, welcome back. Is there anything I can help you look for today's visit? Okay, fantastic. Well, I'm more than happy to help with that. So, we actually are offering a sampler plate today that seems to line up with what you're looking for. So if you're interested, you are more than welcome to try everything from the sampler plate. We're selling everything that's on it and more. On the sampler plate, we have a milk chocolate Dove egg. We have a dark chocolate Dove egg. We have a marshmallow Rice Krispie Kellogg's egg. We have a strawberry cream Rice Krispie egg, as well as a milk chocolate egg. On the sampler plate, there is also a Kinder Cream milk chocolate egg, as well as a Neapolitan Lindor truffle, and a Russell Stover milk chocolate marshmallow egg. How do those sound? Good. So what I'll do is I'll put that sampler plate next to you, and you can sample those at your leisure, and I'll find some sweets and candies that suit your preferences. Okay. So, you said that you happen to enjoy white chocolate and Lindt products, yes? Okay. So, we have a lot of Lindt products at our store. This includes our milk chocolate, white chocolate, and strawberry white chocolate Lindt bunnies. So these come out for spring and specifically for Easter time every year. And in recent years, Lindt has come out with a delicious strawberry white chocolate bunny. There are only a few companies that I trust with the flavor of white chocolate, and one of those companies includes Lindt. Lindt is a Swiss chocolate company, and for this product specifically, this is one of their best. I do recommend this to all of my customers. This is a little harder to come by than their standard milk chocolate bunnies. And this is because this is a little bit of more of a niche product. So this is a sugar, cocoa, butter chocolate, and it's infused with real strawberry pieces. So this is a hollow bunny minus the ears, which is solid, and this has the most creamy, delicious, fruity, slightly tangy flavor to it. This is one of the nicest combinations of strawberry and white chocolate I've ever tasted. The taste of the fruit is so strong, but in a great way, that you can almost barely taste that it is actually white chocolate used for the bunny. And that is because they use real strawberry pieces as opposed to artificial pieces. And when you use real strawberry pieces, it pierces through with those really sweet, juicy, fruity, slightly tart flavors. And what that does is, instead of using artificial flavors, which are a little bit more flat tasting, the real strawberry pieces allow for a little bit more of an interesting tasting experience. The color of the chocolate on this one is also very interesting. It has a white base, but it's almost marbled with the effect of strawberry, and I would presume that is where the strawberry pieces are. This is absolutely packed with strawberry pieces. Nothing overwhelming about it, but certainly very, very tasty. It is quite rare to see companies use real fruit pieces in their candies and chocolates, so when you do have the opportunity to try them, I would certainly recommend them. This is certainly on par with, if not better, than Lindt's strawberry cheesecake bar, just because that is a little bit more tart and a little bit more overpowering. This is beautiful, fruity flavored, creamy, but has that very delicious, high quality chocolate taste that Lindt always provides. This is decorated with an adorable pink bow also, or ribbon should I say, and this, do we have any other details? This is 3.5 ounces or 100 grams. What do you think? Excellent decision. This is a fantastic choice. So, have you had a chance to try any of the samples? The Neapolitan Chocolate, fantastic choice. So this is the size that these come in. The Neapolitan flavor is limited edition for this season. It came out just a few months ago. And the chocolate from, as you could probably tell, has a beautiful, rich, white chocolate shell with some speckling on the shell. But it's full of a very creamy milk chocolate and strawberry flavoring on this one. So strawberry flavoring, as I mentioned, is fantastic when it comes to Lindt, but the flavoring of this specific strawberry is a little bit different to the bunny. The bunny tastes layered and complex, but this strawberry flavor, whilst good, is very simple, and I think that's a good thing when you're pairing 3 flavors of milk chocolate, white chocolate, possibly some vanilla, and strawberry. You don't want any of those flavors to overpower one another, and I think that they all complement each other very well. If I would say that there is a contender of the strongest flavor, I would say it's probably the milk chocolate, but ever so slightly. But what do you think? It's a really interesting combination of flavors. You have the shell of the white chocolate, you have the strawberry almost acting as a nice background flavor that ties it all together, and then you have these beautiful flavors of vanilla, milk chocolate and white chocolate all paired together nicely. This is a really nice, authentic Neapolitan experience. We've never been able to find or sell a product like this before. You like that one? Fantastic. The packaging is also absolutely charming. It's decorated in this soft pink colour with these gorgeous gold details and signs of spring. They have butterflies and leaves covered throughout. It's very lovely, both for yourself or even possibly a gift. The decoration on this one is also charming for the packaging of the actual ball. It is that soft pink colour, a little bit of a metallic finish to it, and it has a gold decoration wrapped around it. These are always fantastic, even just to look at. You'll be taking these? fantastic. Whilst milk chocolate by Lindt is by far their most popular flavour, I really do think that their white chocolate products in all forms are very much underappreciated, and I think for those who typically don't even like white chocolate, that they should give that a go. Yeah. Okay. So let's stray away from Lindt for just a second. Now, we just got this in, and I wanted to suggest this to you. This is Peeps Cotton Candy. Are you familiar with Peeps? Perfect. Yes, they are the marshmallowy treat that is specifically very popular around the different holidays, but especially so around Easter. Their chicks and bunnies are very popular because they're so delicious. So this is a little bit of a different Peeps product. This is Peeps cotton candy infused with mini marshmallows. So this honestly has a very traditional cotton candy flavour, sweet, sugary, a little bit of vanilla in there. So it has an almost slightly vanilla-y, creamy flavour to it, which makes it slightly different to the traditional flavour, but only ever so slightly. And that is because cotton candy in its base flavour is quite similar to Peeps marshmallows. However, what keeps this as a different product is the little chick and bunny shaped marshmallow pieces that are fused inside it. So this is a nice yellow, happy colour, and it is infused with different coloured chick and bunny marshmallow pieces. If you've ever tried Lucky Charms, these taste exactly like that, which I think is a nice, fantastic touch. Adds a little bit of something fun and a little bit of texture to your just everyday generic cotton candy. But this is something that's just nice to try, and with the lid this is going to stay nice and fresh. I have tried this one myself. It's really nice and tasty. It has that nice traditional cotton candy fluffy texture to it and flavour. But the bonus with this is because it doesn't come in one of those bags and it has a lid instead, it keeps the freshness of the cotton candy inside. That way you can come back to it whenever you please, because I don't think anything is much sadder when it comes to candy than returning to dry, deflated cotton candy. But this stays nice and fluffy and fresh. Would you like to give this a go? Perfect. I'll put this one on the side view. This is very charming in its decorations. Lots of colours. It's nice and fun and vibrant. And I really like that it comes in this very practical bucket. Perfect. Yes, springtime is a fantastic time for candy, honestly. All the companies pull out the stops to bring out something new and exciting. So on the subject of Peeps, I do have something new for you. So these are Dr. Pepper Peeps. So I have a couple questions for you. Have you tried Dr. Pepper Peeps? Okay. And do you like Dr. Pepper? Okay. So these are Dr. Pepper Peeps. So they combine the general classic texture and flavour of a peep, but with that really nice, sweet taste of Dr. Pepper. A lot of companies, when they collaborate with other food companies or drink companies, tend to fall a little short in attempting to achieve the flavour they're looking for, but I must say, for Dr. Pepper Peeps, they got the flavour exactly right. So this bag contains 10 chicks and And these are limited edition, so they won't be around for long. But the sugar coating, I think it is, on top of the chick almost creates that slightly fizzy flavour and texture like Dr. Pepper does, which adds to the immersion of a true, authentic Dr. Pepper product. But Dr. Pepper has collaborated with some other sweet companies in the past, and some have succeeded and some didn't quite achieve what they were hoping for. But these, I promise you, do taste just like a Dr. Pepper. Certainly not as strong as a glass of Dr. Pepper, but it has all of those flavour profiles there for you to enjoy. So if you're looking for something that is Dr. Pepper, but not as strong, this is for you to try. You gonna give these a go? Fantastic. I happen to like these ones. These ones are good. Not my favourite, but very good. Okay. So let's see, what else do we have? We have these Peeps. So we have some other Peep products for you. This is 4 chicks instead of 10. And this is milk chocolate dipped Peeps. So if you happen to enjoy traditional chick bunny Peeps, then you might enjoy these. So these are the same chick Peeps as always, but these are dipped in just a slightly small amount of milk chocolate at the base of the chick. Now this adds a little bit of a different flavour profile. I find that the combination of flavours is okay, but I think personally that the plain marshmallow ones are slightly better than these. I find that when Peeps make their fudge dipped ones that have other flavours combined, that's when they really succeed in their dipped Peeps. For example, they did a strawberry dipped Peep. I think that was a fudge base. That one was very good. But this one is just a little bit of chocolate on a marshmallow. Now, I wanted to show you this one just because it is limited edition to the season. It's slightly different to the usual Peep products. But I can't say that this one is my favourite. It's not bad. But again, that's just my preference. But if you're looking to try a chocolate dipped Peep, then this might be the one for you. What do you think about this one? This sounds good? Fantastic. What do you think about chocolate marshmallow products overall? Good. And what did you think of the Russell Stover sampler? You liked that one? Good. So we have some more Peeps for you to have a look at. Next we have Party Cake Peeps. These are one of my favourite. So these have a birthday cake-esque, vanilla-esque flavour to them. The flavour is quite simple, but it achieves what it's looking for perfectly. This is very sweet, full of vanilla, and tastes just like a slice of cake. Less buttery, perhaps. So this one is really fun because this one incorporates sprinkles on the Peeps, and it has these little decorations for the eyes for the chicks there. The packaging of this one is really fun. It's a beautiful tropical blue scattered with sprinkles. The Peeps themselves are white and they have almost a crystallized sugar on them, just like the Dr. Pepper ones, I think. and infused in them is sprinkles. Now, the sprinkles are not crunchy at all. They blend in with the marshmallow perfectly. I know some people don't like crunchy sprinkles. I'm one of them. This package contains 10 chicks, and honestly, it's just a really, really nice peep. It's going to get all those flavours of a fun birthday cake across without being overbearing or too sickly. And that's the thing with Peeps. I find that all of the flavours they're looking for, they hit the mark on without being as strong, sweet, or as accurate as the intended flavour, let's say. It creates those flavours in a really nice, palatable way. And I feel like one of the reasons for that is that so you're able to comfortably go back for more Peeps should you want to. Because I feel like if you were to achieve any of those flavours to their full authenticity, you might not want to go back for Peeps so quickly. But this one is just a nice, tasty, sweet Peep, especially if you're looking for something very sweet but very vanilla based. You take this one? Perfect. Okay. We do have another Peep product before we move on to some other candies. And this is one I have not personally tried. This is Peeps Kettle Corn flavour. Now, unfortunately, I can't give you my tasting experience of this. However, this one is another limited edition Peeps flavour, and this one has a little bit more of that beautiful popcorn yellow to it. Now, the way that this one is described is it uses a combination of sweet and salty flavouring, just like popcorn. So I tend to be a fan of popcorn flavoured candy, whether it be taffy, jelly beans for example. They always do them great, so I would bet, but I cannot guarantee, that these taste pretty good. They come in this beautiful, nice, almost movie theatre red with the little packaging showing off the theatre sign. It's really pretty. So, what do you think about this one? Fortunately, I can't give you too much information about this one, but if you do try this one, let me know what you think. You take this, fantastic. Let me know how this is. I haven't got around to trying this one myself yet. Alright, let's try something different for a moment, shall we? Okay. Next, Ghirardelli milk chocolate bunnies. Have you tried Ghirardelli chocolate before? So personally, I think Ghirardelli milk chocolate is very similar to a lot of Nestle milk chocolate products. I personally find the taste of Ghirardelli to be very similar to that of the chocolate of a Crunch bar. That's how I would describe it. Slightly waxy and not as creamy as, let's say, Dove or Cadbury, for example. So I find that the flavour profile is also slightly similar to Hershey, but ever so slightly. So this product is small little bunnies. You can actually see through the slit here. Encased in these blue wrappers. And these are nice, fun size, snack size bunnies. It's a nice way to try Ghirardelli products. So this contains, let's see, about 8 bunnies, and this weighs 118 grams in total, or 4.2 ounces. This is just a nice, simple milk chocolate. If you're looking to maybe just have something a little bit more simple and classic as opposed to all of the other fun and unique flavors going on. What do you think about this one? You're not sure on this one? Okay. So I just saw that you tried the Dove chocolates. What did you think of those? You like that consistency and flavor? Fantastic, I do too. So I'll just show you those. So this is the package the Dove eggs come in. This is the dark chocolate one. So this is a 250-gram bag. And what I really love about Dove chocolate is that it has a fantastic flavor and consistency. It's very creamy, almost buttery tasting. Even for those who don't typically enjoy dark chocolate, Dove approaches that flavor in a way that I find is palatable for most people. Because dark chocolate, depending on the cacao level, can be quite harsh and bitter. And if that's not what you're looking for, I would say that Dove stays away from bitter flavouring. And this has still a nice buttery, creamy flavour to the dark chocolate. What did you think of this one, the dark one? It's fantastic if you're looking for something that's slightly richer and not quite as sweet as milk chocolate. But again, staying away from the bitter profile of high cacao and dark chocolate. What do you think of this one? You like this one? Fantastic. So I'll put this to the side for you. And now let's have a look at the milk chocolate bag. So the milk chocolate Dove eggs are really nice, and I find that the slight richness of them comes from the flavors combined in the chocolate, as well as the thickness of the chocolate. Dove accomplishes a nice thick chocolate as well as a perfectly balanced creamy one. So this is a really nice, smooth, rich, melt in the mouth chocolate, just like the dark one. They're similar in flavor profiles to one another, but as you can probably tell, they are still different to one another, of course. If you're looking for the same base flavor profile, they're really nice, either or. So they're a nice, reliable brand for that. Because with other brands, for example, Cadbury, their milk and dark chocolates, I find at least, are very different to one another. But I find with these ones you can swap them in and out. Without too strong of a flavour difference. What do you think about these then? You'll take them? Fantastic. Let's see, what else do we have? A classic, of course. Reeses peanut butter eggs. Do you happen to be a fan of Reeses? Okay. And have you ever had the peanut butter eggs? Okay. So these are similar to the seasonal products they put out, which are the Christmas trees, or I think they do products for Halloween, and I think they do footballs, I think. They're similar in consistency to those at least. So this one has a little bit of a thicker chocolate shell to it than the traditional Reese's chocolate products. This is jam-packed with their classic Reese's peanut butter filling. So there's not too much to say on this one, other than I find that the ratio of this specific seasonal product is really nice. I tend to prefer these a little bit more to standard Reese's products. Standard Reese's products tend to use, I find at least, a little less milk chocolate, and I find that these use the perfect amount. So what do you think about these? You like to get these? Fantastic. Okay. We have a fantastic haul so far. So the next item I wanted to suggest to you is this lovely bunny decorated box of Ferrero Rocher. Have you ever had Ferrero Rocher? Okay. So this is full of the standard Ferrero Rocher chocolates. This is being sold at our shop more for the packaging and for the season than for the specific product inside it. Ferrero Rocher makes some beautifully packaged products throughout the year, but in particular for spring. So the box is full of creamy, chocolatey filled shells, and inside is finely chopped hazelnuts. They're covered in a foil with a little sticker on the top, and there's a little wrapper at the bottom. So this could make for a fantastic gift, just because it is a nice, sweet, charmingly packaged product that really evokes all the feelings of spring, with the added treat of Ferrero Rocher inside. So what do you think about this one? Okay. Alright, so I noticed that you were trying the Rice Krispies chocolates. What did you think of those? Oh, good. I'll grab the bag of those. So, this is a new product to our shop, and the bag comes with 3 flavors, as you've tried. It has this crunchy milk chocolate, which is the purple packaged one. There is a strawberry and white chocolate egg, and that's crunchy too, and that's the pink packaged one. And it has a marshmallow flavor, which has white chocolate and a nice crunchy texture to it. So I think the real winner of these 3, in my opinion at least, is the strawberry one. It's a really nice, fun flavor. Doesn't taste too sickly or too artificial. Has a nice, fresh flavor to it, but I am curious to ask what you think is the best flavor inside. I would say that the chocolate that is probably the not as fun as the others is the milk chocolate. It has a slightly more of a waxy flavour to it and consistency. Still has that nice crunch inside it though. So for that reason, with the crunch included inside it, I would say that that one is closest to a crunch bar. Not as good in my opinion, but different. The marshmallow one tastes not quite like a Rice Krispies treat, which has that nice marshmallow flavour, but tastes just a little bit more creamy, more vanilla based. But I find that the one that is the most accurate is the strawberry one. It has this really nice, fresh smell to it. It's really nice and strong. And a really nice, gentle, true, artificial strawberry flavour to it. Putting the crunch in the eggs keeps them a little bit different, stops them from being a little bit too overpowering, and gets across the classic Rice Krispies puff texture. So these are a little bit different this season, and even getting close to the packaging, that really strong strawberry smell comes through. So what do you think of these ones? Good. You like to take this one? Fantastic. Okay. Okay, so are you looking to buy any more products? Okay. So this is a new item for our store. This is Peeps Chocolate Pudding Bunnies. So have you ever tried these? Okay. So this has a beautiful, I would say, hot chocolate or generally a cocoa flavour to it, almost malt-like. This has a beautiful, rich, delicious chocolate pudding flavour to it. It's not going to taste like the Dove chocolate or Ghirardelli. It doesn't use any creaminess or butteriness or even waxiness. It's just that nice, plain, mellow, hot chocolate powder flavour. So I think that this one would actually pair really nicely with a nice hot chocolate. So this one has a nice chocolate flavour, but again, not too overpowering, and that's something that Peeps really succeed at, is getting that flavour across, but nice and gently and balanced. This is just a nice, simple flavour, not too much going on with it, but if you happen to like that more cocoa-based chocolate flavour, when I say cocoa I mean hot chocolate, then you'll probably really like this one. You like to get that? Fantastic. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we also stock Russell Stover eggs. Now you said that you liked the sample, correct? Perfect. Then I would suggest to you the full-size Russell Stover eggs. We currently stock the strawberry cream egg as well as the classic milk chocolate marshmallow egg. There are also many other flavours. There are, I believe, coconut cream, maple cream, marshmallow caramel. There are many flavours. Confetti is another one. That's a little bit more of a sickly, almost, very sweet, thicker consistency, birthday cake style egg. You have to really like almost birthday cake frosting for that one, just because the marshmallow is a little bit more like as I said, a frosting as opposed to that soft, fluffy marshmallow consistency. So as you may have noticed from trying the sampler, this uses a nice, fluffy, whipped up marshmallow flavour to fill the really lovely flavour milk chocolate egg. I find that this one is a beautiful pairing of marshmallow and milk chocolate. The Peeps one, whilst I always recommend giving things a try, is just not for me. Just because the marshmallow is solid with the milk chocolate, I find that this one is a little bit more balanced, the flavours work a little bit better together, but that's just me, of course. So you'd like to try this one? Fantastic. This is lovely. This has beautiful, happy packaging on it, all these different shades of green and blue, this nice shiny paper, and that displays exactly what you're going to get inside the egg. Now the strawberry one, let's have a quick look. Okay, I apologise, this is our raspberry cream egg. They do a strawberry one, but we have raspberry right now. This is the raspberry cream egg. This is a really nice artificial fruit flavour as opposed to a real fruit flavour. This doesn't have any of the tartness or tanginess of raspberries. It just has a nice, generally tasty red berry flavour infused throughout. This pairs well with the marshmallow, keeps it interesting. And if you're looking for something fruity, this is really, really nice and combined inside. It's a little sweet for that reason. A little bit more so than the standard marshmallow one, but that's just because it's adding in those other additional flavours throughout. But overall, this is a lovely, slightly fruit flavoured, but definitely sweeter, artificial fruit flavoured marshmallow egg. Certainly worth a try. You'll take this? Fantastic. We do have some other Russell Stover eggs, I believe, coming in next week. In terms of sweetness from the Russell Stover collection, I would say that these are the lesser of the sweeter eggs, and the most sweet have to absolutely, for sure, be, at least from my tasting experience, the caramel marshmallow egg and the confetti egg. So these are sweet, definitely different to one another, but not as sweet as those two, so it's not too sickly. Great. So you're looking for any more products? No? Okay. So did you make a decision on those products you were unsure about? You'll take them? Excellent. So I'll bag up all of these items for you, and you can meet the cashier to pay whenever you're ready. Okay. Well, you picked out some fantastic products. I really hope that you enjoy them. Well, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. Goodbye.